Hey y'all, it's Leslie. Thank you for joining me. We are in the dog days of summer, and the start of school is just around the corner. But one of the things that a lot of retailers like to do is to promote Christmas in July. And this morning, as I was at service, I just kept thinking about a story that we hear at Christmas, which is about the birth of Jesus. Of course, we celebrate the birth of Jesus at Christmas. And in Matthew 1:23, it talks about that the virgin shall be with child, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us. And I was kind of wrecked this morning, which is really not like me. I'm not a super emotional worshiper, but I have been pretty wrecked all morning because I can't get past the fact that the only reason Jesus came was to die for us. The only reason God chose to put on human flesh and to dwell among us, God with us, was so that he could die for us. And I don't think many people understand what kind of love that is. I think people that have children, maybe they understand what they would do for their child, that if a speeding car were coming down the street and their child were playing in the street, that they would run full force and push their child out of the way, even if it meant that they were going to be hit by a car. I think a lot of people in the military maybe have had that experience of being willing to die for a brother or a sister. But I think for the vast majority of us, we have no concept of how much love it takes to not only be willing to die for somebody, but to be the only reason that you came. Jesus came because he knew he would die so that he could save you and he could save me. And he would have done it for just one of us. He would have done it because he wants not just God with us, but us with God. And so when we hear John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him will not perish, but will have eternal life. When we hear that, I encourage you today to feel all the feelings, because I think it's easy to start to dismiss that as a platitude, as a bumper sticker. Because when we really experience the magnitude of that love, we have to feel all the feelings. The feelings of unworthiness, the feelings of awe, the feelings of reverence, the feelings of humility. We have to recognize how completely undeserving we are. And what a magnificent gift that is. If you don't know Jesus, I hope you'll receive that gift today, because you are the only reason he came. And if you do know Christ, I hope you will love him back by loving all of those he has put around you, loving your neighbor as yourself, because he demonstrated what it means to love one another. God bless you today.